All right, we have another trade recap. Um, let's we did take a win today. It should have been a much bigger day for me, but a little bit of an unfortunate thing happened. I guess not happened, just casualties. So basically, coming into market open, really there's no need to overcomplicate this shit. Like we had this volume imbalance that we were in right here, um, right here. There's just a huge volume imbalance that we are in, and yeah, I thought we were gonna probably once we swept previous day's low. It wasn't previous day's low, but it was yesterday's low. If that makes any sense. We swept this and started to get some buying pressure, and then we got this 5 minute inverse, and this is my entry. It's that simple. This is a mechanical model, right? If you've seen me backtest, this is how I trade as well. A little bit different than my casual, mech model and continuation model. It's a little bit different, um, but it's still this is like the same narrative here, right? It's basically we're delivering from this low, and we get this inverse on the 5 minute telling me we're going to probably head to a more significant level than just like rebalance to an unfilled 5 minute. So it is pretty much a mechanical model. So in this case, basically what happened, I entered off the 5 minute inverse. My stop loss was right underneath these lows, right here on the 1 minute. And, as you can see, once we got to this high, I went break even. Let me see if I can dice down. It's intense. So I won't break even at this market. I think this is market open. It's about market open high. So I won't break even there. And then I ended up closing the position here. And the reason I did this is honestly, so basically at first, I entered in on normal NQ on the minis with four mini contracts on accident to start. And then I immediately had to close it. And then I re-entered obviously on the micros with 4 micros and start to run up. I went break even. And now look, so this is what I was doing. So I was in my class. I was in my, whatever you want to call it. It's like a little program class type of thing. And I was fucking hiding my phone. I don't know if you guys can see, but I was hiding my phone right here. Right. And then whatever, I ended up, just trying to quickly take it because I saw it and I was like, oh shit, okay. I took it and then I checked it again and I was like, oh shit, like it's running. And I'm like, I'm not trying to deal with this. I'm not trying to manage my trade while I am in Minion. That's what we call it. And also Minion, by the way, is not important. We were basically just watching a movie and I was just, I had to do what I had to do. But anyways, I am kind of glad that I ended up closing it at this internal high just because, yes, it would have hit the TP. I was thinking about holding it to these relative equal highs, but I just didn't do that. So we closed it full right at a 1 to 1.2. It's not the worst reward, right? We were in the trade for a couple minutes, 5 minute trade. Very nice, up around 1% on the day. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean that was pretty much it. And then basically what happened later on, my account was locked since I have a 2 trade limit, and since I entered accidentally with the normal minis, I had to close it, counted as a trade, and I ended up counting as 2 trades because of the first mistake thing I made. So it was locked out. But what I saw is once we were drawing towards what was this? Asia highs. So we were drawing towards Asia highs at this point. I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, bro, just fuck off here. And I'm like, okay, we could potentially present, a continuation trade here. Doesn't look that bad. It does, it's starting to give some stuff here. And I saw we have this 5 minute right here. We filled it. And then we didn't get any 1 minute inverse, but we did have this 3 minute inverse, which is even better, right? This bearish fair value gap just ran through here. And I took it on paper right here. I got a good fill and just targeting highs, right? And it just played out really nicely. I went break even right here, and that was it. And then after this, once we took outage of highs, I was like, okay, probably could look for another mechanical model. Probably going to rebalance since we had this unfilled 15-minute. We had this unfilled 30-minute that I was looking to see if we wanted to rebalance to right here. Oh, it was aligned with EQ, I think. It wasn't. But anyways, that was the main drive. The motive is this unfilled 30-minute we had right here. We had this 5-minute inverse right here. If I can just draw this out, it's a nice inverse. I liked it. And then again, I went short. This is on paper. And I waited for it to rebalance to this bearish 1 minute right here. And then I ended up taking it like, I think that was my fill right there. And then stop loss was above these high at the body and then targeting the unfilled 30, right? That's how that played out. So there you have it for you. Technically, I am 3 for 3 today, which is cool. And they were all really good trades. So, right, we had mech, continuation model, and then another mech model. Literally a beautiful, beautiful day, right? Like for me, my model was present today multiple times. I could only execute it once though, unfortunately. It actually technically should be a bigger day just because I should have taken both trades. It didn't. I couldn't because I was locked out or whatever. Blah 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 blah. But like 2.5 hour or 2.5 hour risk reward here. This one was like a 2 and this one was like 1.2 with like fucking beautiful day here, right? I don't really have to talk yap anymore, but I also in this trade I went break even once we passed these lows right here. I went break even and just ran. So beautiful day, right? I really read the markets nicely. My model played out beautifully today. And yeah, just putting my head down and going through it, man. The fastest way to success is the slowest. That's something, I've learned a long time ago, but it's very true, right? Because you can try to convince yourself that, I just need to pass these EVOs quickly, blah, 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 right? I can just pass these EVOs quickly, get funded, and then take it serious, right? It's easy to say that. But the truth is, to actually, I've already said this, I don't need to say it again. But yeah, you just have to take it slow. Just continue, just follow your model, just put your head down. If you have a model that you backtested, just keep doing that. Like lose or win, just keep doing it. Try to maybe improve, right? If you notice that you're taking a little bit less quality trades, notice why did you take it? Like, is it actually a valid trade? And then learn like what did you do wrong? Did you really follow everything you should have? This is a trade that you like would take on like your backtesting session. Like, is this one of those trades? If it's not, don't do it again. And that's just what trading is. Like you find a model through backtesting and then you trade it. It might be hard to perfectly trade it every single day. It might be hard, but that's just why. Like honestly, the more backtesting, the better. Also, just understanding when high quality conditions are present, and that just takes market experience. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I appreciate you guys. So I might live trade on Monday because I don't have school, but in 2 weeks, around 2 weeks, I'm going to Israel, right? That's the Holy Land. So definitely, I don't personally love Israel, but this is where I'm meant to be. I'm a Jew, so that's where I'm meant to be. It's the Holy Land. So I'm going to Israel. I will be probably filming a couple days of life when I'm there, just because like it's gonna be kind of cool because I'm trading at 4:30 p.m., which is gonna be really cool. I've never done that before, obviously, so it'll be interesting. Curious to see what that's like. And the weather's gonna be better, right? I'm gonna be staying in nice hotels, whatever. Gonna be feeling closer to God because it's where God has me. That's where I'm supposed to be. Not saying I'm gonna live there, right? I just I don't know if I will ever live in Israel. I just think it's not my personal preference. I probably will, maybe when I'm like way older, probably move and retire there. But yeah, I might retire in Israel, but for what I'm, until then, I'm probably going to want to live somewhere like Florida or maybe like I don't know. I don't want to live in Arizona. I would, but it's just the trading's at like fucking 5:30 a.m. and I'm not trying to do that. So probably gonna move to maybe. I like Orlando a lot, bro. I might go to Orlando. So anyways, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Probably won't be able to trade because of some school stuff, which would end me the week around minus $200 on the week. Another red week, back-to-back red weeks. But it's just not even the market. It's just me. I've just been fucking off and taking a little bit. Like I'll have some days where I take some good trades. I have discipline. And I don't do anything stupid, and then I'll crash out one of these days and like fucking like take a couple bad trades and whatever, just like ruin everything. That's just what I have to try to control better. Maybe just implementing some breaks. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.